What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're running through how we teach youth athletes or just people in general how to perform an RDL. So before we get into that, if you saw the last video, you will have heard we are dropping a 6-week online snowboarding workout program for you. It's going to have workouts, mobility, strength and balance stuff, some conditioning exercises. It's called Shred from the Start, dropping September 6th, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you're subscribed. Keep watching. Alright, so when it comes to doing an RDL, this can be one of the most technical exercises for some people. Some people get it perfectly the first time, others it takes over and over and over me explaining it to them, showing them, trying to teach them how to do it. So essentially an RDL, Romanian deadlift, knees slightly bent, our hips pushed back, and our torso falls in line with the movement of our hips. So it's not me bending from the top, it's me pushing back, which brings my torso down as my hips go backwards. So what I tell a lot of people to set up, feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. It's not a squat, right? We're not squatting as we go. Slight bend, I say push your butt back. Almost always when people push their butt back, they go like this. And I'm like, that's perfect. Sometimes when people push their butt back, they rock back on their heels. So we tell them, keep your toes down, keep your heels down, push your butt back. If they still don't get it, and a lot of times young kids don't get it, I put them to the wall. I tell them to turn around and face the wall and stand there. Just kidding. So I tell them get about here, knees slightly bent, touch your butt to the wall. If you touch your butt to the wall without rocking back on your heels, right, you're gonna kind of get that feel for it. Another thing is I tell them to watch the mirror. They go here. Oh, okay, I see what you mean by pushing your butt back. The biggest problem you will find is the back. So if they still have a problem with it, one of the tricks we use is we get a PVC pipe and we hit them. So PVC pipe or just kidding. Or a plank of wood, you put it on your back. This is gonna force your back to stay nice and flat, right? I can't bend my back like that because you tell them PVC, hands have to stay right on the back, forces that motion right there, that RDL motion. Woo! Another way that I often do this, especially when I was starting off and learning from other coaches, they started with a single leg cable RDL. So you would hold onto a cable, as it would go out, you would extend down. So it kind of helps you out a little bit, eases you into it. We don't have cables here, and I find using a resistance band makes it like 10 times harder trying to teach people to do that. So we start with, I usually just start straight with an RDL. Once you know that your athlete has a high enough training IQ to know how to perform the exercise. So before they even get started holding weights, I start them with the PVC. You can have them holding it here, right? It's really important we keep the weight nice and close to our shin. We don't want to go crazy far out. That's going to put stress on our low back. So we keep it nice and tight, nice and close. Push them back. Another big thing, chin stays tucked, right? Many kids like to look up when they train. If they look up here, their neck gets cranked. So chin stays tucked. Look down where you're going. Form stays good. Sometimes too, I get kids who cannot for the life of them double leg RDL. They cannot get it, it's painful to watch, it's painful for them. So starting them off with a single leg RDL for some reason works. They're able to bend the knee and they're able to just hinge at the hips. They don't bend much, they're here, they just push it back and they come up. The big problem with this is making sure the knee doesn't track in and making sure the hips stay level, right? When we go down, we want our hips to stay square, pointing to the ground. We don't want it to come up that way to open up. We don't want our foot to cross over. So I know I'm giving you guys a lot of cues. Each situation is different. Each time you're gonna find, oh, this person is doing A, B, and C, whereas this person's doing, I don't know, B, C, and E, right? So it's always different. Another big thing, especially with youth athletes, is do not overwhelm them. Do not give them 15 cues to start, right? Give them 3 of the biggest things. Knees slightly bent, hips pushed back so your back stays flat, and keep your chin down. That's usually all I give them to start. If they can hit perfectly, like knee slightly bent, but there's another issue that presents, then I move on to that issue. So take it easy, take it one at a time. It can be a challenging exercise to teach, but it's very important, and once you get it down, most people got it nailed. So if you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, drop us comments below if you have questions or suggestions for other videos, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.